champ. Yeah, we got the Hunger Games pot where we take all the pepper seeds from like
Everything.
The Hunger Games
and just throw them in there and see what fucking grows, man.
we had
Hunger
a Chile Pekin little bush that
Oh, nice.
the winter came and killed the tree. So we chopped it up, like took it off. And right now it's coming back.
Oh,
Like,
hell
I'm
yeah.
super fucking mad. Like, it's just growing and growing. And it's just like, all right, dude, fuck.
My neighbors
Sorry.
got some badass chili pekins, and they've finally like started encroaching onto my side of the fence. I'm like, fuck yes, man. So I've been like keeping them, the dog from fucking shredding them, and the kids from being dumb.
See, that's me. I'm fighting with my neighbor. He used to do that. Go into his yard.
Ah,
And now
he doesn't like them.
I'm sure he does. I just don't want him to have any.
Oh, okay.
Because it's on our side anyway.
It's my water.
Oh, so she's got like 15 or so plants all around, and they're fucking massive, dude.
Oh, nice.
And so the birds are just shitting them out on my side. So I'm getting these little like pop-ups of chili pekins. We have some like cilantro growing in the middle of the yard. I'm like, what the fuck? This is awesome, dude.
So cilantro has seeds?
I don't know how it got there, but it was there.
There's times where I wanna grow stuff. Then I'm like,
Do it, man. I do it
I have
all
to
the
spend
time.
time outside.
I've got a friend
No,
who
you don't.
does
Put it
his
on the windowsill,
hydroponics
lazy
with
fuck.
like not weed, just does plants, and he's like, dude, it's the easiest thing ever. He puts everything on a timer. His shit's got like the fucking these ridiculous yields and
Yeah.
everything. No, it's just a pot of water at the bottom, and he's got like those little clay ball things for whatever the substrate. And then he just has it like all these nutrients, and it automatically feeds it in. It's all fucking Bluetoothed out, so he can check on stuff.
Oh,
And so he just comes
So,
home, and he's like,
hydroponics?
yeah,
that's pretty
He said
cool.
not weed.
not weed.
Hydroponics is a style of growing.
That sounds very weed.
It's a form of growing shit.
It's gonna be legal in Texas pretty soon, I'm sure.
Just means you grow it over water. Stupid.
Right? Instead of soil.
Yeah. That's all
Like
it
there's
is.
different forms
hydro.
of. You know how there's different forms of welding?
Yes.
There's different forms of growing plants. Yes, but it still does the same thing.
I focused on the dro part.
I focus on the high.
Well, I mean,
Like,
that's the
everybody's
reason
like, that's
why-
a hydro... Whatever the fuck. And you're just like, okay.
Stop.
Yeah. All right, sweet.
Unless your closet is lined with
Ellie, is
foil.
that you watching?
Who's that?
Wave if it is you.
Oh, shit, are we already on?
Oh yeah, we're live. Hey,
Hey, we did it again.
let's kind of snuck it in there.
Hey guys, welcome
Stop
to
all your
Song
hate
Talk.
speech already.
Yeah.
Put that swastika away, please.
What the?
Our homie Rob or Ron, whatever.
I don't think it matters anymore.
Yeah. You've been here.
I've been here.
Yeah. We know what it looks like.
You're looking good, man.
Hey,
How much? How many weights did you lose?
down
there?
to 27 pounds down, man.
Oh, nice.
We're at a 190-ish right now.
You can tell, bro. You've lost a fuckload of weight.
Yeah, we saw you on Saturday. I was like, what the hell is this?
Who's this
Yeah,
motherfucker?
No, seriously.
Uh,
Fucking
Yeah.
Thor stunt double.
yeah, right? That's the end game.
What is it? Is it just the Waterloo diet? What are you doing?
Yeah, the Waterloo. No, so I had a fucking heart thing like not too long ago.
Didn't say that.
Really?
Yeah, it's just something stupid, and it's like the fuck. And of course, our
I have
wonderful
heart things all the time.
healthcare system's like, I don't know. Here's a bill for $1,500. I don't know. It's like, cool, man. So I stopped drinking
You're sick or
soda,
something.
and just started trying to like eat better and do shit.
Cut out the
and-
sugars.
Yeah, and sodium too. But I
No,
know these
I'm
don't
out.
really. I don't think these fucking help.
I'm out.
What,
You
the
take
Waterloo?
sodium out of me, I'm fucking done.
Flavored
Yeah,
water.
These are all right. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
flavored shit.
All the
but
best
you
things
know,
have
you
sodium.
get used to it. It's better than the grave. Feel better, fit and clothes better. Ask my
That's my
wife.
thing.
A bang better. No,
Ooh, dang.
yeah.
It got bigger. It got longer.
I'm getting to them like Dirk
She's
Diggler
wheeling into
fucking,
the living room
you
right
know,
now.
like-
Hell yeah!
yeah.
I don't want to
Yeah.
lose force.
There's a
Momentum.
reason she shouldn't show up on Saturday. No, I'm just kidding. She's probably listening right
I feel like if I lose weight,
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna lose pendulous weight, like thrusting.
The
and
weight?
stuff. Yeah. You know the swing back. You know. I'm gonna
Yeah,
miss
the
it.
recoil.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah. I don't want to do that.
nah, it's been I don't know. It's been easy, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, is it?
well, I just mean,
Please tell me how he.
nah. So I
Oh,
always
shit on him. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, hey, listen, let me tell you. No, I just started one of those apps that tracks like your calorie intake shit.
Hold on, is it free?
It is.
Ooh,
They
I'm gonna lie
dude,
to
they
it.
fucking bang you. Oh, I know.
gonna lie to 'em.
I'll catch myself sometimes where I'm like, they don't need to know I ate this. I'm like, who am I? I'm fucking myself over here. Like, whatever.
It's just 2 cheeseburgers and a 10-piece chicken nuggets. Like,
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't have to put it there.
You're like, hey, there's only 8 pieces in here.
I guess when I
Jot
say
that
like
down.
easy, I mean, so any other time I try losing weight, you always feel like you're eating okay and you're working out and you're doing stuff, but it's just like no progress. What this thing does is it gives you like a projected time frame, and it does slide back and forth based on each week.
Yeah.
But it's like an end post. I can see the fucking light at the end of the tunnel. It's like, oh, I just do blank, and I don't have to do anything else except blank, and then I'll
It
reach
tells
my
you
goal.
what to do.
Well, yeah, it will, like you keep your calories and stuff like that, and I'll say like, what's your goal? Where do you want to be? And then it'll give you a projected date. And it's like, oh, okay, I just need to not eat more than this, and on that date I'll be that. And it's been fucking pretty spot on, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, it's kind of crazy.
Does it have Plucker's wings on there?
It does. It's one of those ones where it's like got actually like a lot of the
Oh.
shit you go eat. Like,
Oh, shit.
I mean, I've been putting Mighty Fine in there. Like, I haven't really changed.
So
really.
Well, they have a lettuce burger
caloric
anyway, right?
data.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then you can put your own stuff in too, but honestly, I think it's it just makes you a little more conscious of what you're putting in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I still go eat all kinds of shit. It's just yeah, I mean, it's just smaller portions, I guess, but
Yeah, I don't know what it is,
output.
man. Like it is like a light switch sometimes, where like I can just snap into it and be like, all right, now I'm done.
But you said it was a heart
Now
thing,
you-
though. Like, what
Oh.
was that scare? Maybe that's what you need.
No, well, actually, it's funny.
I have them all the time, dude.
So
I'll
so
just
it's
be sitting down drinking something, and my heart started going.
oh, dude,
I'll just give it
mine
a
was like
good old-
blacking out, and,
knock it loose, and
no
then it's
power,
good.
like completely lost any ability to do anything. I couldn't even hardly walk, and I was like when you like stand up after you've been crouched working on something, you get this,
lightheaded.
that was just me like walking, and I was like, what the fuck is going on, man? So I went to the hospital, and they couldn't tell me anything. They like randomly, they're like, oh shit, well you look really healthy. I'm like, cool, go fuck yourself. I'm not.
So does
I'm
that mean I don't get a bill?
No, they still get you on
Nah, we
that.
saw you.
Like that's the way I felt when I went to go to the junkyard with you.
Oh,
like
yeah.
just walking, I was like, "Holy shit!" Like my heart was like, "Hey, dude, I'm on my 15 break. Like you gotta
Yeah,
figure it
yeah.
out."
Shit, that's how you were at golf too. Did the same thing.
No, I wasn't dying. I just decided to take a break.
Mm,
But I just like, these last couple holes were fine. I'm shooting the shit with everybody around.
Yeah.
Like I was good. I felt great. I was sweating my ass off, but I wasn't like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, none of that shit. I was still pretty good.
It was, I mean, it pissed me off more than anything because it's just like, I was running often and all that, and it's just like out of nowhere,
Yeah.
And,
You thought you were doing everything right.
Yeah, exactly.
sudden you're on my level.
And then no one can give you any answers, and you're just like, man, fuck off, So it just kind of went away on its own. And, it just at work.
That's what everybody says before they
Yeah,
die,
yeah.
Rob.
Fuck it. It's fine. I've had a good run.
I thought it was just sad because it's fun. That doesn't happen
I've
to
lived
us
a pretty
too.
rock and roll lifestyle.
Yeah, right.
Maybe if I ignore it, it'll just go away.
It's going away.
So
It's just killing your nerve.
So like
chipping away.
3 weeks ago, one of the fence lines at work, they're doing a bunch of road construction there, and they're putting in these light poles, and somehow that fence line has become electrically charged. Like it's not.
Oh, it hit the ground.
It's not a shit ton, but it's enough that you can feel it. And so we had somebody report that. I'm like, bullshit. And I walk out there, and first thing I do is put my hands on that bitch. and I was like, nah, it's not. Oh, shit. And like felt it like all through my whole fucking body, dude. Like muscles having issues. And then I started feeling that like arrhythmia thing going on that I was
Oh,
feeling before,
shit.
having the same issues. I'm like, dude, this is fucked, man. And so instead of going to the hospital, because my dad had heart surgery not too long ago and was having some arrhythmia things, he's like, yeah, I got to go in and get shocked to like set it back up. I'm like, well, if it works to fuck it, it's got to work to fix it. So I took the outlet out of my bathroom, put my fingers on the terminals and flipped that fucking switch. No shit, 20 minutes later, I was feeling better. And everyone's like, that's not supposed to work. And I'm like, but it did. And even if it kills me next time, I'm still going to fucking do it because it didn't cost me $1,500.
You're just mad because you can't bill me.
Yeah.
I said, where's the switch, son?
That shouldn't work that way. The only person who was like, that's awesome is my dad. Who's like, oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Everyone else like, that's the stupidest thing you could have ever fucking done.
I mean, I did it to wake
That's my
myself
boy.
up, but
Yeah,
it wasn't even 120
shit.
volt. It was 277.
West, who died from 110? Probably plenty of people, but none that I know. None that I know.
I think more than 277.
I was like, I just learned that my gloves aren't insulated, even though they're like rubber and everything. So it was just like holding on to a normal light switch, just pulling it out because I was ripping out sheetrock, and it went. I was like, "What the fuck, glove? You let me down!" Like I fucking held on to it for like hard, like both sides, and I was just like, "What the fuck, man?" And I went to another thing, and I was just like, "Just a fluke. I'm sweaty." That's what it was. Pulled another outlet, just. I was like, stupid. I'm gonna flip all the
Going
fucking
home.
breakers. Yeah. I guess I'll do this in the
Fuck today, I'm
dark.
going home, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, so I just, I don't know, just trying to be healthier in general, you know? Plus, I want to see how in shape I can get. You know, my dad says that no one in our family's ever had a six-pack, and I believe that to be true. But I'm gonna try
never
hard.
had one?
No, dude, never.
Really?
Like even when I was, so my lowest weight was like 185, 187 when I got out of boot camp. But that was more like malnourishment than anything.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't really like, yeah. People looked at me and they're like, ugh, you know, fucking the Tom Hanks from Philadelphia style looking thing, you know. Sorry, that's an old reference. But anyways,
losing their shit right
yeah. People are googling it and they're like, that guy's a fucking horrible person.
Finally,
saying
someone
that.
Throwback. Woo!
Oh, what a dick.
AIDS, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, oh, that's curable. Magic Johnson did it. It's fine.
Yeah.
But no, man. I just wanna see. Like, I might not ever get there, but it's fun working on it. You know, it's crazy to think I feel and look like I'm in better shape now at almost 40 than I was when I was early 20s.
See, this is why I'm not gonna try until I'm closer to that age,
Might as well.
so I can just say that.
Yeah.
Like I'm
I
trying
mean,
to test my heart to see if it's worth it to like when I get 40, and then once I hit 40, I'll be like, all right, dude, you put in your work.
Nah, let me. Then you're
time
gonna
to
look like the
promote you.
Rock
Yeah.
out there, man. Yeah.
You shave your head.
Shit. But yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I need to get my ass in. That's why I'm drinking these.
Oh, the ultras.
Ultras.
Oh,
Not really. These were left over by Aaron.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to say, I've been drinking a lot of Miller Lite, taking out the Modelo and stuff. Helped out a lot, and I was just like, oh no, I live in a mobile home, so I'm like, I'm living that mobile home life, like buying
Hey.
Miller Lite.
It's
I have ice in the cooler now.
yeah,
Oh
Right.
no.
for real, man.
But it helps out though. I was just like, come down to 219 from 232, and I was just
Oh,
like,
shit.
woo-hoo.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah.
man.
switching alcohol for me doesn't do anything because I don't drink.
Oh,
I drink
yeah.
socially, so if I do take up drinking, that's just more calories. It's not.
It's not good, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
And I've
anything.
been sweating a lot. These days have been humid,
Dude, it's been gross.
ugly
Yeah,
as shit.
Has it?
Hell yeah, man. Oh my god. I hope your
Really?
heart starts giving you warning
Yeah, oh my
tattoos
God.
shit.
It happens when I'm playing my game, and I'm just like,
Oh yeah.
I'm drinking a squirt or
That
something,
1v1, you're like, oh,
and I'm just right there. All of a sudden, I start feeling like a slight little sting,
Oh,
and I'm just like, give it the good old pound.
Like I said, man, I don't want to see sick skinny you. I don't want to see that fucking dude.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. I won't get if I have to get that skinny when I'm sick. I'm already dead, dude. Like it's got a lot to burn through before I get like that. I'll be dead by like.
The doctor's like, you've lasted
2
so
7.
long. My God.
Can we study your heart when you die?
it's a modern miracle.
Yeah, you have the heart of a fucking racehorse. Body of a hippo.
So hard.
Well, you guys can always come to work with me and burn a
walk all day.
couple pounds. Yeah, that's the other thing too. It's like I say it's easy. That's the other reason why it's easy is because I don't stop at work. Like I'm
Yeah.
constantly going. So and this time of year fucking sucks. It's been a nice spring, but
Yeah.
It's still.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming
shit.
hard.
Oh, dude.
I've heard.
What was it? 91.
Yeah, it was 90 the other day, and I'm like,
I was making wood, some drawers outside, sweating my ass off the whole goddamn time, just fucking dripping sweat.
Yeah, there was no relief from it. There wasn't
No.
like a little breeze. or
Even all the
anything.
sawdust and shit, like all my sweat drops look brown. It's just like, oh, it's just disgusting. But 219 Bud Light, Miller Lite.
Miller Lite. I was gonna say,
Give me money, Miller Lite.
right? Hold on. Come on, Waterloo. Where the fuck you at?
That's what I'm saying. Austin Bays. Come on.
Like I could be like the new Jared with Waterloo, except I don't touch kids and shit. You know, like
yeah, don't go with that pitch.
yeah. Look at all this weight I lost doing this and not touching children.
Look at that.
the fuck?
Lost 30 pounds.
Yeah.
0 kids touched.
Yeah.
Hire me.
Win. It's a win.
Yeah. So we are not Subway, and that is a terrible pitch for Waterloo. Get the fuck out of our offices.
Who owns this? Is this HEB that owns this? Or is that?
No, right? It's their own thing here. No?
Is it? I guess it makes sense.
Ranch one?
Dude, there's that fucking brewery, that gaming brewery that opened down the street. I don't know what it's about. It just says level 3 gaming brewery or level 3 brewery or some shit.
I was gonna ask if you would gone by it because that's where the old
Red Wagon
Little
was.
Red Wagon
Yeah.
was. That was a good
this
burger
one right
spot.
here. Right, I know exactly what
Yeah,
you're
they,
talking
they
about.
made it like that little spot's a kolache place now.
Yeah, Lone Star.
Yeah, Lone Star Kolaches.
Wasn't it always?
No.
Where was the kolache place off of this road? There was one before.
No.
Yes. Or is it just a burger joint I'm remembering?
Yeah,
It's
Talking
probably
about,
like Kolache Factory number 15 or something like that.
No.
5-star win.
No, you're talking about shortstop?
No, I'd
No.
recognize shortstop. Never mind. Not important. Anyways.
yeah.
But yeah,
I think
but it's a
there
little
was-
brewery. I was just curious. I was like, hey, Rick likes going to breweries.
Hell yeah.
Could do a little,
See if you know
Maybe
anything
sure.
about
Yeah, what does
live
Ebony like
show.
going to? Huh?
Not fights.
Sleep. No, she was literally talking about it. She goes, oh, I would have went if I didn't have to work. And I was like, oh, you just happen to have to go to work
Yeah. When do you not
on
work?
that day. She's not working now? She works tomorrow, though.
That's what Alvaro says too.
I'm
Whenever I
working the
let him.
whole fucking time.
No,
The whole fucking
Alvaro's
time.
always fucking working, though. Yeah.
I'm poor, guys.
He stops
I
working
need
like
to
at
work.
10 p.m.
Even like sleeping in, it's 7:45,
Yeah.
and that's
Oh,
me sleeping
damn.
in.
and then finding the time to do all the painting, man. I've been watching that. That's been badass, man.
That too.
Oh, this
Been all over
Saturday.
the place.
Oh,
yeah.
this Saturday, yes, it's our Blue Dozen show. If you're watching live, this Saturday at
Del Juan?
440. I remember the street name.
Perfect. Good.
East St. Elmo. There you go.
There you go.
440 East St. Elmo Spokesman. We're gonna be having our group show.
Oh, nice. man.
So we haven't done one in a few years now. But all new work. From everybody that I talk to is always working on new shit. So a whole bunch of new canvases. Besides murals, you know, we're always working on this other smaller shit. So it'd be nice to just, there you go, balance during chaos. A Blue Dozen group showcase. There you are.
How many of you guys are going to be there?
A bunch of us. So more than the dozen, of course. But everybody's showcasing new stuff. So it's gonna be a great show. Always, I mean, Spokesman's such a great place for coffee, beer, local beers and stuff like that. So if you guys have time, it's gonna be between 3 and 7 p.m.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna go later than that too.
Is
so.
it kid friendly?
Yes, yeah.
Right,
Spokesman's always
that's
kid
what-
friendly, pet friendly too.
Cool.
So you know, if you have your little pet friends out there,
The fur babies.
yeah, there you go. We prefer those more than the children. I say that. I don't speak for the group. I'm just saying it as myself. Bring your dogs.
I agree.
Okay.
I see no lies.
Except
there.
I can't take this dude out
Yeah.
past,
What?
like, once the heat starts coming,
Mm.
Oh
can't
no,
take this
yeah.
one. He'll fucking die like 30 minutes out.
Dude, that's how Petrie is, man. That dude gets excited and he's hard to settle down.
Yeah. Oh, especially surrounded a bunch of strangers. And,
Yeah.
even
All the
lying down,
attention.
fucking do. I'm like, oh.
No, so it's gonna be a good time, man. Anytime we get together, we always bring each other's crowds,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, we plan on going.
there you go. See,
We're gonna be
so great show. I know we're lining up other stuff, but I'm out of the loop a little bit because I'm working.
Mhm.
I just need to know that I need to complete my artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
for the show. So now
So you're
there's
gonna be drawing there, or you're gonna be? It's already
no.
completed?
It's just a group show. No.
okay.
Nobody. I mean, again, I don't know exactly what other things we will add on to the show as we get closer. But as of right now, it's a whole bunch of new art, smaller pieces, affordable pieces as well that you can take home that night.
Nice.
So it all goes to us. I mean, it's just us celebrating surviving as a group for 10 plus years now.
There you go, man.
Wow.
So everybody's gonna bring their stuff and sell.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
their
yeah.
little-
So it's gonna look like a gallery. I mean, it's just everybody walking around, and again, food and alcohol is already provided there through Spokesman.
Yeah.
So come on out, have a fucking good time with us.
Anybody else?
Heck yeah.
Yes, please.
Oh, no, I'm
I got cut back on the Waterloos. Still gotta drive.
Crazy on those, man.
Yeah, no, we all plan on going. Check it out, and that's why I wanted to bring it up.
Yeah,
Nice.
Man.
yeah. So it's just, it's fun. Like recently, we've been. I think we're all coming out of a funk because of COVID.
Mhm.
You know, so we took on jobs to survive, and that kind of stunts your
Creativeness.
Yeah, because you get to talk to, and this is my personal opinion. Before it was more fun projects, you know, because you get to paint all the time. You get to, you know, express what you do, and people are like, "Oh shit, we want that for our place." And then when COVID hit, everybody's being very distant, very professional, a lot of emails. So everybody's turned into a very good corporate talking artist.
Yeah.
And that, to me, stunts your creativity because before we could just talk the talk, show you what we do. You can come out to a show, you could see us do our thing and express ourselves. And, you know, it makes you more confident towards like, this is the guy or, you know, the girl that I want for my project. But this just turned us to contracts. Turned us to, you know, legalities and just like
Goddamn corporate sellouts.
It's
No,
like,
I'm just
yeah,
kidding.
honestly, that's honestly how it feels sometimes.
Yeah.
It's honestly how it feels sometimes. So this is more just to, you know, remember that, like, I've been collecting pictures from the group, and we know each other for a long time.
Yeah.
Back when we were literally just hanging out at bars, sketching away, like, wouldn't this be a good idea? You know, and fucking fast forward 10 years later, and you know we're all doing these major fucking projects, and those of us who survived, because a lot of us, you know,
Got stuck in the corporate thing.
or they just let it go, you know. So a lot, like, I call them the hard-headed, stupid people.
How are you that far in and let it go though? That's weird.
No, I mean, some people no, I'm saying we lost people throughout the span of it, you know. So like we had new artists come through and they lasted a few months, and you know that's it. Like they something happened and they left it, but there's a core group of us that again we have pictures of, and we're just shitty artists back then, like nothing to do with how we progressed to where we are now and the projects that we've knocked out.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just neat to see that growth.
Progression.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool,
exactly.
man.
It's just like nobody promised anybody anything. Nobody said, "Hey, bro, like in 10 years we're gonna be friends." No, but because we share this, you know, this love for art, graffiti, and
I'm gonna show up.
whatever this world is that we keep fucking biting into, like we're still here, and that always kind of just shocks me. And I was like, "Here we go, guys."
I'm gonna duct tape a bunch of fucking fruit to some canvas and bring it to the show. See how much money I can make.
Trust me, we love that shit.
A bunch of people saying, "Oh, I can see what he's trying to do."
Yeah,
The
oh.
message he's trying to send.
Yeah.
I put it back up on the screen for.
No,
everybody
and
to
trust me,
see.
like all of us are hard-headed and stupid or whatever the fuck we are, but I mean we're still
talented.
doing, like we're still
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
We're still here, and that's pretty much, you know, our
So,
our showcase.
Again, for everybody that just joined, there's a Blue Dozen group showcase May 13th at Spokesman Coffee, 440 East St. Elmo this Saturday from 3 to 7 p.m. So come out and join us.
Kid friendly, pet friendly, food and alcohol included.
Heck yeah.
Please come out and support.
Bring your pocketbooks.
They're gonna be selling art, right?
Yeah, and like I said, it's all new art. I mean, nobody in the group is ever just sitting on shit too long.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be nice, you know. Like even me, like I'm working on new pieces.
But is anybody going to be like, oh, so you don't really know
No, but
what's
I'm.
gonna-
I mean, we have the space is open to us as a group. So if we wanted to,
Maybe do some live stuff.
yeah, we could do whatever we want. Yeah, but Wade Thompson, he's the guy. Him and his wife actually did the flyer.
Yeah.
So they're both, especially Wade. He's organizing it and setting everything up.
He's Blue Dozen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he runs the Beat Session show here in Austin.
Yeah.
So also another great show for you guys to come out and see. The last Monday of every month, Beat Session show. The next one is our 42nd show.
I was telling my coworkers about that.
Yeah.
How badass it is. It's a good time. They don't have kids, and I was like, you should go
Yeah,
check it out.
I mean, we're still doing it. That's where I get all my T-shirts.
Nice, man. Hell yeah.
It's all original work from all the artists here.
My kids too.
Yeah, there you go. Like, we get paid for,
Same.
our T-shirt sales and shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
we're just all fucking pushing our work, man. And,
Yeah.
my hat's off to every single one that I know throughout all these goddamn years.
Have you seen that? It's a local group here that does it's art from the streets. Have you heard of that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
I've
pretty
worked with
awesome,
them,
man.
yeah.
Holy shit! I didn't even know that existed, and some of my coworkers did like a show.
Yeah.
They got to pick out pieces and do that and work with the different artists, and they're showing us this stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like these people have some crazy talent. I mean,
Yeah.
there's like.
It's more like graffiti stuff too, or what?
It's
No.
everything. Like paintings. It's
Yeah.
all kinds of different.
Because Art from the
Yeah.
Streets is for the homeless community.
folks. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
people who are homeless who.
Do art and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Oh shit.
And so it's a non-for-profit. They
Yeah.
do.
So they hire us to do a promo wall
Right
on
on.
Lamar.
Okay.
So I've worked on a couple of those now
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing, man. Like
Yeah.
they take like a small little cut so that they can provide space and an area for people to keep their stuff. But other than that,
Oh,
it
that's
all
cool.
goes to the
So yeah, it's like a homeless art studio.
yeah. And there's some fucking
Is that what it says?
Yeah,
wild
honestly.
fucking talent
Yeah.
running through that place, man. I mean, crazy impressive.
Yeah.
I
Crazy
gotta order some
impressive
merch
stuff.
and, yeah.
So, but
But yeah, so we've like I said, like Blue Dozen has been in Austin for years now, and we've been involved in a lot of shit.
Yeah.
As a collective, as a group, like all of us have helped each other out, invited each other out, like hired on each other as assistants and stuff for big projects. And as big as the group is, it's still very tight knit when it comes to just doing art. I mean, a lot of us still go out and hike and paint and shit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're older people. We have kids and shit now,
Yeah.
I mean, we're still just like, want to go do some illegal shit? Fuck yeah!
see, I was gonna ask. I think it'd be a fun game for like me. Like, give me a month, and I'm just gonna go around and like take pictures of graffiti, and then have like a fucking,
Oh,
see how many you can get. Like if you know that artist, like I know
Like
that
a
person.
scavenger hunt?
Yeah. Like just like a flashcard thing. Like how many people do you know?
it's like, so Austin has a lot of hikes, hiking trails that run into a lot of retention areas, bridges, and to us, it's a challenge. One that I was recently invited to is hit the 100 chill spots in Austin, because there are a whole bunch of places that nobody really visits. And because it's Austin, nobody's thinking it's like, graffiti in these areas,
for sure. Yeah.
Nobody's raising a brow. So it's just like, you want to spend all day out there? We can spend all day out there. But it's a world that you have to tap into. Like, you can't just walk out and pretty much figure it out.
What about that area that like the underground one that you guys were in?
Oh, yeah. That's a cool spot.
That you guys were looking at people do stuff.
Yeah. No, I mean, like I said.
Like, is that one of the hidden spots or what?
Yeah, but again, it's a world you got to tap into, man. Like, especially if somebody invites you, like that's a big deal for us.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we're gonna walk around for the day, and sometimes it's a long ass walk.
So TxDOT has what they call sand filters. They're these filters that are meant to basically separate trash and everything else before it gets down to like Barton Creek or some of our major waterways.
Yeah.
And one of them's right next to one of the properties I manage. And we get a ton of trespass from homeless people and stuff through there. But they've got their facility chain link fenced, and then ours is high game fenced. But it's kind of like right next to each other. And they were talking about fixing the fencing and all that. I said, what's the point, man? I said, the graffiti guys aren't doing anything wrong. They're just coming in here and painting. And you probably know the one off of Mopac and 360,
Yes, I do.
Lamar.
Uh-huh.
So they were talking about well, one, they're cleaning all the trash out of there and finally making that thing to where it can work again. But they're talking about like closing that area off, and I said, what's the point? I said, you're gonna fucking bash your head against the wall.
Yeah.
Just leave them a spot where they can get in, and they're not damaging anything.
And nothing will get fucked up.
Yeah, there's not. It's the only thing we care about is not having it. You know, people go in the preserve, but there's nothing in the preserve. You know, for you to spray paint.
You're right.
Come
here.
But it was funny because it
hit up
became
a-
this like bigger conversation, and I mean, luckily my division manager at the time was just like, yeah, what the fuck? This is Austin, man. Like, look at it. It's not there. There was one kid, you know, or somebody there that either was like going retro or just finding their feet. That just was like, let me draw some big ass titties and like a fucking asshole and some shit, you know. And
See,
you're
that's
like,
a kid who found a can.
yeah.
Or stole a can.
But one of my favorite pieces out there
Found
is
again.
this little like nuthatch bird that's been on this wall for as long as I've worked here, you know, so going on 13 years or something like that. But it's badass, man. And so like they basically said, yeah, we're not gonna hassle anybody over this, and they're not gonna paint it over it, because I was like, why the fuck would you do that? You know?
That's
Yeah.
cool.
What the hell? I mean, so I think they're looking at maybe, and this might take the fun out of it. I don't know. You let me know. But they're talking about putting like receptacles in those areas where people can throw their cans, so that like because you know the paint cans usually make it up and over the fence or something like that. But somewhere where it's just like there's a place to put it. No one's gonna know who's putting it there. It's just and then they go take it and dump it out. But anyways, yeah, man, there's a lot of that stuff around
Get
here.
the
So it's pretty
fingerprints
cool.
from the cans, and they go,
That's
okay,
what I was
these,
saying.
these colors
I
match
would
this
think you
paint.
would take-
motherfucker.
All right, I got your
Yeah,
name,
yeah.
man. I got
Okay,
your
well,
fingerprint.
there's a difference between running with full cans because the marbles won't dance around too much. They still do, but it's full cans.
Yeah.
But when they're empty, it's just click, 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 click.
Oh, yeah,
You don't want to
yeah.
be running around with that
Yeah.
shit. But
Well-
yeah, no, receptacles, yes.
Yeah. No, it's funny because I'll tell them,
Yes,
I'm
to an
like,
anonymous graffiti writer. Yeah.
say I got some friends that are in that fucking world, man, and they're good people, and
Well,
the art they
invite some of
produce is
those
good.
Yeah.
some of those Austin people to that side so they
Oh.
can see.
Well, no, because they
They're
already
arresting
asked me who
people.
his name was, and I said, "Get the fuck out of here!" Ain't that dark?
His name is Carl.
Yeah, pretty sure his name is. I don't really know.
He writes
Yeah.
Debo. You know, just make up anything.
One-legged albino man.
Yeah. Well, that's the one thing, like, in this world, I don't know a lot of people's real names sometimes. Ever. For years. I
Yeah.
just know them by what they write. That's it. And that's all we ever need to know about each other. As far as
Yeah.
the name goes,
Yeah.
that's it.
I just always whenever I see it, I'm always like, I wonder if Alvaro knows that person. I wonder if you know who that person is.
yeah. I mean,
I just thought it'd be fun, man.
I'll see nice graffiti, and I was like, I wonder if he knows him.
Yeah.
Then I'll see
I
that
just want to
I'll see
flashcard it.
toy
you know?
ass shit like on the corner of a freeway, just all
Even the
fucked
toy
up.
ass people, man.
Really?
Yeah, it's a little world, man. Like, right now that that I've been going out a little more, I get to see more names, and we have a really good friend that's pretty much a fucking tour guide. So he's like, that's that dude. He runs with that
Oh,
crew.
nice.
That's one dude who runs with that
Jesus.
crew. And I'm just getting educated in a different pocket of it,
Yeah.
you know, which we all start in, but you kind of just, graduate to whatever you want to do. Because, like, real graffiti culture is that. It is grungy, being
Underground.
underground fucking artwork. And it should never be anything else because that's what it is.
Yeah.
But then you graduate. And then you keep leaving. You know, your name gets a lot more heat. So you're just like, if I get caught, I'm really fucking myself over. Like, it's going to follow. And in Texas, they don't fuck around with that.
Oh, really? Even in Austin?
Yeah, they
I
don't
feel
fuck
like I
around
don't
with
get
that.
it. Well, I can tell you this. We don't give a shit. So you're good.
Oh, trust me. The places we go to, like, sometimes we'll see, like, kids on a bike trail.
Oh,
And they'll stop
dude.
and they'll look at us. And we're just like, honestly, what are you going to do? Nothing,
So-
kid. The fuck out of here.
We're obviously not afraid of breaking the law. We'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just admiring the art, you know?
Well, that's
Yeah, yeah,
again, but you don't want to go down that route.
Oh,
Say, hey,
sure,
kid,
sure.
this is cool. Come here. Come down this tunnel.
yeah. Well, no, of course not. Fucking
This is my name.
Yeah.
goddamn it vibes and stuff,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like fucking Pennywise and shit.
So it's us just like standing still, big chested. Little kid just U-turns around. The bold one says hi, and then that's it. Everybody
Dude.
else fucks off.
So we've got this place that's it's a really nice creek and it has this epic waterfall when the water's flowing.
Yeah.
You don't want to go there you shouldn't go there. But you don't want to go there, especially after it's like rained within 48 hours or something, because all the nasty shit that fucking like goes down there, you're gonna walk out with skin melting off. But it's a popular trespass spot. But it's funny because it's dry as fuck, and these kids, the neighborhood around there, it's like the fucking richy rich, like way southwest Austin.
Yeah.
Fucking rich kids, right? And they're down there like spray painting the rocks, which I'm like, what's the point of that? It's not, you're not even doing it. There's just like one can of paint, just drawing shit. Yeah. Oh, dude, they're so mixed up. They had like they did KKK and then swastikas, and then they had like Wu-Tang Clan, and then there was like fucking Crips, and then some other shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this group running around here? Like,
what the hell is this S
God
doing here?
damn, bro.
They're collective.
And the fucking, I don't know, it's not can control, penmanship, can control, trash.
Yeah,
not trash. Like I do better than that, man.
Yeah,
and I'm just like fucking rich kids, man. Like, hey, go do something else. Go get.
Oh, that was Castle Hill, that graffiti park here in Austin.
Oh yeah,
that's where a lot of us met for the first time when
Castle Hill is that big wall.
They ripped that out though, didn't they?
Yeah.
That was the last spot I did any sort of graffiti. Yeah,
really?
It was in there.
So like when we were there, it was technically still illegal. It was a job site, and then the owner started just saying like, oh, what's going up looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
So then a few people knew, and then you started getting all the fucking rich people coming through, all like bringing people, all their kids in.
It started becoming like a touristy spot.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, that's what it was at the end. Yeah, it was terrible because none of us could paint anything without some piece of shit kid or person or adult writing over our shit, going like, I'm painting on Castle Hill, and you're like, we worked on that shit for 6 hours, asshole.
Let me get this Instagram post.
Yeah, there's no respect for the mural.
At all. Yeah. And like one friend, Trez, loved that guy because he would yell at everybody, like just heartless.
It's kind of funny though, because in a way, it's like starts out as a rebel movement of I'm gonna spray paint something I shouldn't, and then someone comes in and spray paints something they shouldn't. You're like, hey, bitch, like you just became the man. Fucking hey. Knock it off, like it's funny as fuck.
Street justice.
But for real, when they're sitting there like doing like a 2 dots and a fucking like circles, and you're like, yeah, on somebody's like excellent work.
Oh, we used to just have fun with it. Like we'd sit there and it'd be like, that cheesy little couple that would be like, Brian and whatever forever, and we're like, you're not gonna last.
No.
Just
they never did
like that.
I used to like go in and be like, oh shit, there's Alvaro's thing.
Yeah, nice.
So it was like a lot of us know each other, like I said, a long time.
Yeah.
So if you guys make it out to the show, you're just gonna see a lot of us who survived through this weird
I rarely get the chance, but I watch it.
Yeah.
Like the live stream stuff or like the recordings.
Yeah, we'll go live. We'll do some stuff.
Yeah.
So most definitely.
That's always fun.
So anybody who's out there, like again, like we always put on a good show. Beat Sessions is always a great show.
I'll put it back on screen.
And help us.
So this Saturday,
if you're listening live,
if you're listening and watching live this Saturday at Spokesman, 440 East St. Elmo.
So do you have like an hourly rate, or how do you like charge for murals? Is it based on size, complexity, all that stuff?
So the simple one is square footage.
Okay.
That usually scares off the people who aren't serious because we haven't even talked design. We were just talking square footage. So like for me, and I'm just gonna put this out there so people fucking know, and it's not a slap in the face when I tell them. It'll go anywhere between 15 to 30 a square foot. $15 to 30, a square foot.
Okay.
But it depends on complexity. Like if you want to do a portrait, we're leaning towards the 30s. But if it's just sign work, like a logo or some shit, we'll go down.
Is there a minimum square footage?
Not really.
Getting all technical with
right.
it.
I mean,
let me
It
get
just depends on the we can go down to square inch.
I want to buy the A-Team van, and I want some fucking like 70s wizard shit painted on my
I'll do
van.
that shit for free if you just let me go ham on it.
No, absolutely. Total,
that's another thing I should throw out there. If you give me creative freedom, God damn it, will that be cheap?
Okay. All right.
Creative freedom, because that's what I'm charging for it, handling the headache
Yeah.
Of what you want.
of having
Of
to
meeting what the person's asking for.
Well, yeah, having to create
back
something
and
that
forth.
everybody else just like, I have this idea, and I'm like, cool. Now I need to get as much details as I can, spit it out for you, and then go, nah, not that.
Oh,
Okay. So let me just redraw this shit for another 6 hours, just for you to go, nah. Well, kind of. You know what? Scratch this idea. I had another idea. I was like, that's what I'm charging you for. Like, the time to translate
Yeah.
stupid notes. Oh, you know what, client? Sorry.
we'll get there, man.
Well-
I'm gonna get that fucking van for real, and that's gonna happen.
Oh, trust me, like, I'll be happy to do all that shit.
I feel that way with like tattoos and tattoo artists, right? Like part of it is you're paying that person to design you something, but if you're so fucking picky all the time,
Yeah.
then I know a lot of artists lately have said they don't like it when people bring in their own art.
Yeah.
Because they want to do their own thing. And the way I see it is like, this is me giving you the best example of what I want and then saying, you're the artist, figure it out. So that you don't have to sit there and be like, blah, 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 blah. You can just look at it and be like, oh, all right, I think I know what you're looking for. Let me fucking put the real art skill on it.
Well, when it comes to art, a lot of people, they're like, I want this style. And I was like, yeah, that's already an artist.
Yeah.
Hire that motherfucker.
No shit, that's not my style.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Hire that dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he's super expensive. I was like,
Yeah, I
why
can't afford
the
that
fuck would you think I'm cheap? That's insulting as shit.
Just because you said that, I'm
it
twice
my
as much as that person.
Yeah, that is super insulting.
Yeah. No
You're
shit.
not as famous, so obviously you're desperate for work. I was like, no.
So my wife keeps wanting me to draw this tattoo for her, and
Yeah.
I said, just talk to the artist, the person that you want, because they're gonna want to do it
Yeah.
the way they want to do it, and they'll listen to what you have to say. But she's like, no, I want you to do it. I said, okay, fucking $200. And she's like, what? We're mad. I'm like, no, $200. You want my fucking art? $200, man. That's the way it goes. I'm gonna take my time and effort and have to hear exactly what you're talking about. Like, no, I don't really like that. I don't really. Okay,
How about you do this?
Yeah,
$200, man.
I've always loved that one portrait that you did with the sugar skull. with the
Oh
lady
yeah,
that
yeah.
you have in your man cave.
That was one of my first acrylic paintings, man.
Dude, it shows
See, there you go.
beautiful.
Fun.
Oh,
I
you
was trying
paint?
to look for it.
You are worth
can
those
buy it.
200, man.
I do. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
No, charge her more.
Yeah. Hear that, Jen? $500 now. I have
Your wife,
a
dude.
professional fucking artist telling me I'm
Trust
worth
me,
it.
sometimes
Yeah.
it's embarrassing when people pay what we ask them for, and we're just like have that stupid face of, oh, don't do that, stupid.
Right, you got barter, man.
Yeah, are you serious? Like,
I know, that's-
Really?
yeah, still do that shit. It's embarrassing.
I wanted to ask you about the ranch
Oh,
because you had to go back to the ranch.
shit.
So if
Yeah.
you're just joining us, you don't know, Ron Justin Swanson has an exotic game ranch down south Texas, and
He can shoot
got
any
some
beautiful animal in
coyotes.
the face for you.
Yep.
Specializing almost exclusively now in elk, thanks to our wonderful coyote
Fuck,
population.
What?
So-
For real?
Oh yeah, we've gotten smoked, man.
How big do coyotes get?
Not that big. Maybe.
So they just run in groups, is what it is?
yeah,
They can,
they're
but
clever
I
as
mean,
shit.
they're still dogs.
They're like
they
half
do
Thor
stuff.
size. Wait.
Yeah, probably like
yeah.
anywhere from 30 to 50 pounds.
Like I said,
around.
half
That's a
Thor's
decent
weight.
size. Okay.
It's not. Yeah, it's not.
No,
It's
that's
not
still.
a slight dog, but it's a big.
But they are
dog.
pack animals, and
Yeah.
so they will.
Anyways,
They.
you, Ron, who deal with them.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up, Brick.
Yeah. No, they're just it's puppy season right now, so they're looking for every which way, and unfortunately that coincides with everyone's popping babies out season. So the smaller animals we have just haven't really been able to fend them off, and I haven't been down there as often. Unfortunately, just because work's so busy these days, my 9-to-5er.
How did you realize that you either lost or how do you get like a current count?
I've got like cellular game cameras out there, and we do automatic feeders so that there's always food available.
No.
Most of the time, sometimes. Actually, we just lost our 4-horn sheep. That was our big beast.
That's the one.
Yeah. So it was that was a bummer. That was a hit because it is money lost, and that dude was probably like $3,000 lost right there.
So you're talking about like dead or somebody stole it?
No,
Killed by
coyotes.
coyotes.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Just straight
So-
lost. Like,
So those
all
fucking
lost.
coyotes owe me like $5,200 this week.
Yeah. You
good
wanna
luck
go
collecting.
shoot some in the face?
I was telling him we need to get some
Yeah.
night vision, dude. Get night vision. We'll just sit back by the trailer and look.
They're hard because they come and go, but they just there's no real rhyme or reason to it. And honestly, man, I'm old as fuck these days, so like staying up till 2 a.m. is
Yeah.
real
Kicking your ass.
difficult. And
Yeah.
that's when they're all out there. You know,
Yeah.
they're running around the woods at 2 something in the morning. So
No, they're not working, Caitlin.
Okay, yeah. Kaden says the donkey's not working.
oh fuck no, man! I'll tell you what, anybody wants to come
Salt
shoot
and
one of
pepper.
those, you know, fucking skin them for free. Yeah.
No, but they're just like, oh my god,
They're
they're
fat
carrying
as
that
fuck, man. They're like the healthiest
They're
fucking
laughing.
donkeys I've ever seen, dude.
Like that Foghorn dude. It's like, yeah, that dude just lost his
Yeah.
face. Stay here.
Oh well, they have no incentive to like protect anyone else because everyone else is a dick to them. Like they're actually kind of lower on the totem pole.
See,
man.
well then. I
So
don't feel that
they're
bad
like
for them.
war of attrition, making their way to the top. But the elk are still doing pretty well. We have 18 now, and probably maybe 4 on the way in June.
shit. Do you want 14 little chickens? Let
Uh,
them out in the wild, distract the coyotes.
I mean, that would last like a day, and it'd probably just like make the coyotes be like, "Damn, there's like free food around here all the time."
that's when we shoot them in the face.
Yeah, right.
They're feeding us.
Yeah,
Right?
So,
the little chicken's like, no, and all of a sudden, boom! You're like, what the fuck is this existence? It's covered in blood.
they're serving a higher
We're
purpose.
like, good
Bert.
job, little buddy.
Yeah, serving a higher purpose.
We
Listen,
won't
Albert.
eat you.
But other than that, it's going all right. You know, I think last time I was telling you guys about like the artifacts that we were finding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Found a bunch more of those too.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And so we're working on trying to.
Is there one spot that you're finding them, or you're finding them all over?
I've found them mainly in one area on one of the dry creek beds, but
Yeah.
actually I found another one closer to like where the camper is
Yeah.
up towards the front. And the only reason we're able to find them is because in those areas where we're like doing the feeding, the animals will blast out like all the vegetation in there. So it's just like a giant dirt mound. And then when it rains and they're moving around, they churn it up, and you can walk out there and find these, you know, points and arrowheads
Oh,
and
shit,
knives and
nice.
stuff.
Like intact with the point and everything? Or?
Some of them are in okay shape, but some of them are broken, and others are what they call preforms. So they're actually like, it was an area where they were probably sitting there just working points,
Yeah.
and then had like their little home or whatever it was in that area. And so varying stages of
Yeah.
How old do you
construction.
think they are?
I got a guy at work that's an archaeologist that dated them because it's actually really cool. It's like they're a fingerprint. So
Oh, nice.
in Texas, at least, you can look at an arrowhead style and figure out where it came from and the year that tribe was making those. And
Yeah.
these dated to like 2500 to 3000 BC.
What?
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, they're old as fuck, man.
I imagine it's
Holy
like, this is from the
shit.
80s.
Yeah, nah, shit, yeah. Fucking Uncle Roy out there chipping away at some fucking
When this oil company came
shit. Nah, they're old, man. So,
BCs, they ain't worth any
Yeah.
money.
no, they are, but I mean, these aren't like I said, they're not in the greatest shape in the world, and I like them. So
Yeah,
like they just
okay.
sit on a shelf in my house, and
Yeah.
I look at them. But you know, if we find some other stuff, I'm sure you could sell them. I know there's a big market for that, but a lot of times that's like pristine looking
Right.
points. But you know, fine.
I'm saying to get that 4-horn money back.
Oh shit! Yeah, you know. Well, my friend who helped me get into this business, one of the first things he ever said is, if you don't like losing money, don't do this.
Don't get
you
into
know?
it.
And I was like,
Yeah.
ah.
Like this and a boat.
And I'm like, ah, fuck, man. Like, yeah, no shit. Like,
So they're like, yeah, I'll do it.
I'll do it. I'll do it. But you know, I mean, it's yeah, it sucks for sure. I got that guy's skull, but the horns that are on the sides,
Yeah.
the
The ones that
actual
were downward?
yeah, the sheath
Yeah.
that fits over the bone. Those are missing. I don't know where the fuck they are. Some coyote probably took them off. And
He's
it's like,
wearing them.
It's like a fucking busy bone. It's like a busy bone, you know.
I'm a four-horn.
Yeah, look at me. But I got the rest of it, so whatever. I'll put it up on my. I could still recoup the cost. Probably I could probably sell that skull for like $500, $600.
Get the fuck
shit.
out of here.
Yeah, but it looks good on my wall too. So fuck it, you know. Yeah, man.
I have 2 goat skulls that have the really straight pointy horns.
Oh, all right.
And I'm just like, I need a third one. My wall looks unbalanced.
You
Oh, you got them in your wall? You got them in your room?
Yeah, they look creepy as fuck when you walk
$450.
in.
I'll sell you. I'll give you a deal. $450 on the 4-horn.
How about we
Yeah.
trade?
And you can paint them however you want.
Oh, yeah.
I will stand out there at 2 a.m. and shoot shit in the face for you.
Oh, well,
Just don't shoot the neighbor's cat.
It's just like,
Shit,
well,
fuck
Rob, man, I owe you that deer, 2 deer.
Listen, mistakes were made.
I owe you half a trailer.
Yeah, shit.
The coyote was biting him. I'm a terrible shot. I should have
So-
said that.
So
Yeah,
you'll paint my
I'm down to
whole
go whenever.
Right.
Yeah, we're I've got some
Like I said, we're down to work.
I
Yeah.
got some
They are
stuff
down
to
to
get
work, I'm not.
done. But like I was saying earlier, I think we're gonna get a tough shed build, like some 16 by 20 or something like that. But just like a shell, and then we're gonna finish it ourselves and just turn it into a little cabin. We got to do it, on the skids.
Yeah.
So that the tax man
Yeah.
doesn't come around. I can tell him it's a fucking
You can move it
temporary
around.
building,
Yep.
bitch.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean I'm hoping to have that done sometime in the next couple months. So yeah,
A
we
volunteer.
got to get out there. It's been a minute,
Same.
man. It's been a minute. I've been able to go out and spend the time I'd like to spend out there. It's always like a whirlwind trip.
Just thinking about it the way it was last time, where we did some work, we sweat, and then fucking made food, chilled, and at night we just jumped in that fucking that water.
Oh, yeah, the
God damn,
trough,
that show's
man.
cold as
dude,
fuck.
that shit was cold as fuck, but it was
Better than a
good.
cup of coffee.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's good for a summer night.
I got out there all
cold plunge.
refreshed, dude.
I would
Started
rather
watching
shower
Dave
with a
Chappelle.
cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Dang, your wife is on. She said,
Oh.
party this weekend.
There you go.
Party. Oh yeah, work party. Better watch out, man. She's a slave driver, dude. She's got ideas all
You're
the
real,
time.
you're real passive about it. Yeah, man. Well, we want to get that shit out there. This, that. She just hears, hey, free labor. Let's go.
Yeah,
Come on.
she got all kinds of projects. Y'all be digging a garden and shit that the animals will eat in the night.
I'm down to go not
Yeah.
this weekend, but next weekend because
Same.
I do want to go to Alvaro's
Yeah.
on the Saturday.
Do
Do whenever, man.
Seriously, man.
Honestly, we're here for you.
I don't care if it's hot, whatever, dude. It's just
Yeah.
just being over there is, even if we're working, dude, it just feels fucking
hell yeah.
amazing, dude. It just hits different.
well, since she's watching.
Oh, she said no work, just play. Next time, I'll work.
Oh well.
Nah, we gotta get some work done.
She's full of shit, by the way. She'll make you work. Tell her, if you're listening there, babe, get me that fucking skid steer so we can put some road base out and get this thing built.
Ooh,
Otherwise,
there
I'm
you
going to
go.
have to go to, like, Rental Share or one of these other companies because United
Ooh.
Rentals ain't getting it done. No,
Dang,
just
I have to bleep out all your.
shots fired, right?
Not a
Just gonna be
sponsor, by the way.
picture. Oh, yeah, not a sponsor. They could be. And
Could
in that
be.
case, United Rentals, for all your purposes and
Yeah, for all your rental needs.
all
for
your rental needs.
Any kind of light work, heavy equipment, they got it all. United Rentals.
Get it.
Not a sponsor.
Waterloo water. But yeah, man, no, that'd be fun. I think it'd be more fun if we got that building up, even if it wasn't like totally set, just so that there'd be some more room, because fucking trailer, it's tight, man. And now the slide out doesn't even work, so it's really tight.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But living that dream. Living it. But yeah, once we get that up, I'm hoping I'm gonna try to set myself like 3-month max timeline from now that
Put it on your app.
we get it done. Put it on my app. I'll be there the day before, like, oh fuck.
Delete.
Just sitting there.
This app's stupid as fuck. Yeah.
Phone.
Yes. Well, we appreciate everybody hanging out with us and joining the chat, and we appreciate you coming by, and we'll see you guys on the other side.
All right.
Later.
Bye, guys.